Hey sunshines, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Onika, aka Miss Face It. This video today is a little bit different. It really doesn't have anything to do with makeup. It's more about life. It's actually a little bit overdue considering I went to this conference on the 20th of October, and I'm just doing a recap of the conference because it was definitely life-changing. This video is for everyone. Young, old, man, woman, business owner or not, Republican, Democrat, Independent. Everyone can benefit from this video. Or not really from the video, but from a little bit of the information that I have to offer, and maybe you'll decide to attend the conference next year. But it was definitely. The conference is entitled Powerup Weekend. It was the 20th, like I said, the 20th of October. It was organized by Unica J and her company Powerful You Media. It had a lot of amazing presenters. It was eye-opening, it was exhilarating, it was powerful, it was, I mean, to sum it all up, you felt refreshed, renewed, like you're ready to, once it was over, like you're ready to attack anything that was put in front of you. You felt like no hurdle or no mountain was too high for you to get over. You felt like you could go to the moon without a space shuttle. It was that kind of feeling. And this is not just from me. You can check with any of the other young ladies that were there. You can even look it up on, whether you go to the website, I'm going to list all that information in the description. I'm trying to keep this video somewhat short also. The presenters are listed inside. I didn't get to go to every presenter because you had some presenters going on at the same time, but I will give you a few of the notes that I took down from some of the presenters. But the presenters, like I said, Unica J was the coordinator of the event. You had JJ D. Geronimo, hopefully I don't mess anyone's name up, Cecily Kellogg, Monica Barnett, love her. I love them all, but Monica was the fashion lady, and you know I'm all about fashion. Stacy Ferguson, blogging. I should say what each one of them, I'll give you a little bit as we go into them. Casey Pade, Helen Johnson, Cheryl Pullins. Hey Cheryl, funny how we met at the beginning. I gotta check up on you too. Jennifer Lucy, she has a book out. You definitely want to get her book. Very motivating. Sean Strickland, my mentor, love you. Dr. Nicole Cutts, unfortunately I could not attend her session because hers and Sean was at the same time, but I did get her PowerPoint presentation, and I'm definitely working on my vision board. And it concluded with Mr. J. Smith. Oh my God, I'm going to give you a little bit more about him when it comes to that point. But a little bit of insight on, or a little bit of from each of the presenters that I was a part of, or I got to see. Unica J opened it up. Unfortunately, I wasn't there at the very beginning. That morning, the devil threw everything at me, trying to get me not to get to that conference, but I made it. I stuck through it. And I made it so I was a little late. But one of the key questions from Unica that stuck to me was, am I living out loud? And that really woke something up in me, like really. And since that day, I mean, so many different presenters, so many notes, so many things to take away from. I'm just going to give you either a few key points from each presenter or just a quote. But that question from Unica definitely was a way to start the conference, because it really get your juices flowing, like really set you thinking. Miss JJ D. Geronimo, let's see. I'm looking for my notes because yes, I did take notes. This is my black book, as I call it. It contains all the information from that conference. One of the quotes from JJ's session: people you select to travel with you will likely determine your destination. That is so true. Depending upon who you surround yourself with determines how far you get, because if you surround yourself with people who are they're themselves not doing everything on a positive and always negative, then they tend to draw you down with them. JJ, I'm definitely working on my advisory board, almost finished with that. Let's see. Another quote from JJ's session: if you don't know what you need, if I don't know what I need, how am I going to go get it? One of the key things that I took from JJ though was jump starting your day. No matter what your day is like, no matter how many million things you have to do, find a way to jump start your day, and that's one of the changes I made in my life. Normally I get up at 6:30 to prepare for work, but every day I wake up at least 20 minutes earlier. That was a combination between JJ's session and Cheryl Pullen's session, because Cheryl talked about, I'll go over some more of hers once I get to her. Cheryl talked about balance, what requires balance, which is rest. So sleep more, get more rest. But as I was saying from JJ with jump starting your day, now I get up, since the conference I've been getting up 20 minutes earlier just to spend some quiet time with the man above, and it really has helped. It really has moved the day along. Jumping into the next session I attended was Monica Barnett's session. She was all about fashion, developing your end goal now and then move towards it. So you got to know, set goals for yourself. It gives you, if you don't know why you're living, it kind of gives you a reason to not necessarily live, but something to do, something productive, something to look forward to. Her session was amazing. And yes, Miss Barnett, I'm still looking for my statement necklace. No, I don't have one as yet. And I still got to find my foundational items and my white shirt and my black patent leather flats. Still looking for it. Or black flats. I don't think you said patent leather, but still looking for those. Next was Stacy Ferguson's. Hers was more on blogging. I'm not a big blogger. Well, I love getting into the habit now of doing videos. I'm going to toy with the idea of blogging. But she also had some great advice to offer if blogging is your thing. Helen Johnson talked about branding, who you are. What is your elevator pitch? You may run into somebody, you want to pitch an idea to them. You got the time from the time that elevator closes on the ground floor to the time it gets to the 7th floor. What is your elevator pitch? Let's see. A quote taken from, let's see, any quotes? No. Jumping into Cheryl Pullen's session, one of the quotes that's taken from her session was, you teach people how to treat you. Hers was talking, her session was about finding a balance in your day, no matter how many crazy things you have going on, finding your balance. And going from her session, I learned that balance comes from rest, which is why now I go to bed 2 hours earlier now. Before I would stay up till like 12, now 9, I'm in the bed, lights out, time to go to sleep. Got to get that rest, because rest gives you power. Rest rebuilds your body, get everything going, get you rejuvenated for the next day. Let's see. Next presenter I went to was Shawn Strickland, my mentor. Love her. Her session was about building your dreams, all the steps you should take to building your dreams. One of the quotes in her session is, if you don't like the terms of your life, renegotiate it. That is so powerful. If you don't like the way something happened in the past, or you don't like the way your life is going, do whatever it takes. Just do things to change it. And we ended it off with Mr. J. Smith. His key thing he started right off is that he's going to whip our butts. And it makes sense, because not butts as in this butt, but B-U-T. Far too often in life we say we're going to do something, but we always put something in front of it. Like, I want to start a business, but I don't have enough money. Or I want to go back to school to get my degree, but I have kids and I got to take care of them. Or I want to do this, or I want to go on vacation, but I got this bill to pay. Put your butts aside. No more buts. You find a way to get it done. I'm actually going to give you all the key points from his. Another one is T.B.T. Thoughts become things. If you think about it and you work on it, you can achieve it. I mean, look at Jay-Z, look at P. Diddy, look at all these stars who at one point in time, they were just like you and me, the regular people. And they had a thought, you know what, I can do this. And they went out and they found a way to get it done. So thoughts become things. Another thing to follow that up. What are you waiting on? Or what are you waiting for to get started? Don't wait for tomorrow. The next second is not guaranteed to us. Look what Sandy just did to New York, to the upper parts of the East Coast. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Forget tomorrow. The next second is not guaranteed. You could walk outside and something could happen and still you wouldn't have completed that thing or even start that thing you wanted to start. So what are you waiting on? He talked about getting a tan. We all loved it. Take action now. That's what TAN stands for. Don't wait. You start now, which is why when I came back from the conference, everything that I may have been putting off slightly, I kicked into gear and got it moving right away. 8 words to live by. What are you going to do about it? Got to do something about it. And to end it off, don't wait on anybody else. It's your life. You have one. The one thing I keep telling people is you got one life to live. You've never seen anyone that passed away again, which means you're here one time. Since you only get it once, this is no dress rehearsal. It's showtime, lights, camera, action. Just go for it. Whatever you want to do, just go for it. And to sum it up, that was the conference. So I implore all of you, you're in the DC area, and this conference, hopefully it's in the DC area next year, and this conference comes back around, or you can hit me up, send me a message if you want to know if I could. Well, actually, I'll put the websites, all the websites for all the presenters in the description box below. That way, if you want to keep track of them to see where they're speaking, because these were all great presenters. From top to bottom, this is the best conference I've gone to. One of the best conferences I've gone to. I've been in contact with a few of the young ladies I've met at this conference, and since this conference, we all basically took action. Do it now. We're getting our tan. Take that action now. Don't wait for tomorrow. So hopefully I can see you all there. Whoever's looking at this video, you're going to stop by, check it out next year if it comes, no matter where it is. If it's in DC, take the trip. Come on over. You got the White House. You have the National Mall. You got so many great monuments here that you can go look at. Just take the trip. Come on over. This is definitely worth it. Good Lord. It builds, kind of gives you that foundation to stand on, like, you know what? Yeah, the sky's the limit, but guess what? I'm going beyond the sky. I hope this information was helpful. Again, I'm so glad that I got to attend this conference, and big shout out to Unika J and her company for putting this on, because who knows, I might have still been doing some of the old things that I wanted to do, but it's been a new day since then. I mean, everything in my life thus far, I've made changes in every area of my life, and I'm proud of it. Anyway, thank you for staying tuned. I know that video was a little long, but thank you for staying tuned, and stay tuned for the next video. See you guys later. Bye.